What's up, everybody? What's going on, Bosques FX family? I hope you guys are all doing good, and welcome back to Bosques FX YouTube channel. We do appreciate you guys to have you back once again here as well, guys. We'd like to thank you all who just subscribed to our YouTube channel. If you have not yet done so, please kindly hit the subscribe bell and turn on the notification icon so that you will not miss out any new concept from this channel. So guys, in today's video I'm going to share with you trading secrets which are going to help you on how to enter and exit the market in the right time. So what you have to do, you just have to watch this video until to the end. As well, if you are also new here, we also talk about smart money concept, ICT concept, and order block strategies. If you are looking forward to learn about those concepts, you are most welcome to join the family. So guys, the first trading secret which you have to understand, that you have to have your daily take profit and your daily stop loss, which will guide you to be a consistent trader and as well a profitable trader. Because if you don't have that, you always trade and make profit and lose the same profit which you have made the same day. So what you have to do, you have to understand those two things. And the other thing, you have to understand what you'll be looking for once you locate your demand and your supply level. So as you can see here, we have Euro USD, and this is our 15 minutes time frame. So we are going to use our 8-4 time frame, right? We are going to use our 8-4 time frame. As you can see, now we are in 8-4 time frame now, as you can see. So now you can understand that the price is coming from a supply zone area from the left side, and now the price have rejected at this demand zone area. So this demand zone, you have to understand, you have your your swing high, your swing low at the bottom. And the other thing which you have to do, you go back to your 15 minutes time frame. So in 15 minutes time frame, you just have to understand these simple things, guys. You just have to understand these simple things. Okay, as you can see, you have located your we have located our swing high, and this is a swing low right there, right? So once you have located your swing high and your swing low, you just have to highlight your demand level, right? And this is our demand level right here, guys. As you can see, we did have a break of structure right here, guys. Let me just highlight it so that you can see. Break of structure, let's put at the bottom. As you can see, we also had our change of character at the top, something like this. And this is our 15 minutes demand level, 15 minutes time from demand level. So the other thing which you have to understand, once you have located your demand or your supply zone area, we look for what we call a change of character, right? I hope you all know that. We look forward for change of character, right? Something like this. Then the price will go to the upside. So next thing which you have to do, you have to highlight the bearish or the bullish engulfing candlestick, right? As you can see, this was our last opposite candlestick, meaning this is the high, this is the high. That's where we can find our change of character. And at the bottom we have what we call a break of structure, something like this, guys. I hope you can see something like this. Now this is our it's our bullish engulfing, meaning it's our demand level. Now this is a demand level right here, guys, as you can see. So you have to highlight the high and the low, and then what you have to do, you have to calculate your risk now. So for me, I use 15 pips, and my maximum SL is 30 pips. So I normally use 15 pips, something like this. And what you have to understand, you don't have to use your SL below this zone, which is our external demand level. So you just have to use below this low, because that's where we have found our change of character. So we use 15 pips right there. And the next thing which you have to understand, you have to use the last high, which is this one. The last high will be your first take profit. So let's say you look for 50 pips, so this will be your first take profit, and then you go look for your what, for your target of your daily basis, right? Of your daily basis. As you can see, for me, my 50 pips was here and my take profit was going to be hit. So once my take profit is hit, I don't look for any trade the same day. I wait for the market to open the next day so that I can look for another trade, because you end up seeing some things and then you end up losing the same profit which you have made. So what you have to do, once you have reached your target on your daily basis of trading, you come out from the chart, right? And then you come the next day. So as you can see now, if we opened our chart the next day, we can see that okay, we did have a break of what, break of structure right here, break of structure, something like this, and this is a change of character. Why? Because this was our last what, our last high low. So we did have a change of character, something like this, change of character. And then you can see that the price have created this lower high after breaking the what, after giving us the change of character. So this zone will now become a liquidity zone area, something like this. So this will be our what, our bearish engulfing supply level. This will now become our bearish engulfing supply level right there. So as you can see, the price took it time to come back, but they did come. As you can see, this was the mitigation of that supply level right there, guys, as you can see. And then we did have a break of structure at the top, The next thing which I look for change of character. So this was the last what, the last higher low. So this was our change of character, and you can see that the price have mitigated this level right here, this level. Even though they didn't give you a change of character, they mitigated that level, and also they mitigated this zone as well right here, as you can see, guys. Now you can see that this was our last higher low. At this moment in time, the price rejected. Remember, this is a demand, that's why we called it a higher low. And then the price rejected, came back, created a L pattern, which is a drop based drop, meaning the price have now given us a change of character. So this was going to be our what, our supply level. And I still remember I took this trade right there. So this was going to be our what, our supply level, something like this, guys, as you can see. And then the price came back to mitigate that level, and this was going to be your entry, 15 pips SL, right? 15 pips as always, right? And then 50 pips as your take profit. So this was our first take profit, which is this one. It was around 19 pips, because this was the last what, the last lower low. So the price managed to go down, as you can see. So this was going to be your take profit, 50 pips right there. And you can see that the price took out this low right here, guys. So this means that we did have a break of structure now, but what you have to understand, the price is still at the what, external level. They failed to take out that zone. So this is a break of structure, and then the price give us a move to the upside, meaning we have a change of character. Something like this, guys, as you can see. So let's delete this. So now, once you have a change of character, you have to locate your what, your demand level. So as you can see, this was our demand level right here, guys. This was our demand level right here, and this move happened yesterday, and I didn't take it. Why? Because the price didn't give me a clean clean change of character. So the price came back to our demand level. As you can see that we did have this last opposite candlestick, which is our our lower high. So that's where we can find our change of character, and at the bottom we have our break of structure, something like this, guys, as you can see. So the price didn't actually take out this last lower high. They just rejected, and then the price came back and now finally took out the zone. So this was our change of character pattern now, but we did have what we call a breaker block. So the thing which you have to do when you have identify your breaker block, you have to use the last low, something like this, something which we use when we are looking for for a sell modem. So this is a bearish engulfing candlestick right there. So now what you have to understand, once you have identified your breaker block, you have to use same modem, right? This will be your entry level right here, and then you look for your 15 pips as your SL, 15 pips, so it's below the zone a little bit, and then your target will be 50 pips, something like this, guys, 50 pips right here, guys. As you can see, this will now become our take profit, and now you can see this is the last high, which you can also use as your take profit level, as you can see. So you are going to manage to make over like 60 pips right there, and then you end your day nicely, guys, as you can see. Now the price have given us a breakout structure, as you can see. This is a breakout structure right there. So you go back in your H4 time frame. So in H4 time frame, you're just using it to understand your currently market structure. So as you can see, while the price was going to the downside, the price took out this demand, because you can see we did have a swing high and this is a swing low. So meaning this is a breaker block, this is a breaker block, as you can see right here. We did have a breaker block which we have identified in our H4 time frame. The next thing which you do, you go back in your 15 minutes time frame. You do the same thing over and over, guys, over and over. As you can see, we did have a breakout structure. Let me delete this. We did have a breakout structure right here, guys. As you can see, breakout structure, change of character, and we did have this bearish engulfing. We did have a drop, base drop, meaning we did have a base area right there. So this was going to be your supply level, and I took this trade right there. I took it there, guys, as you can see from this level. That's where I took my sell order, from this one right here. And then you do the same thing, guys. You use this one as your SL. Your entry will be here, guys, entry, and then 15 pips as your SL, something like this. This is your 15 pips. Just went in a bit of drawdown, but the price managed to go into a direction. So this will be your first take profit. This will now become your first take profit right there. So this will now become our first take profit, because this is the last lower low, right? Last lower low, and then that will be our first take profit, meaning that's like 19 pips, but my goal is to make like 50 pips. So I'll do something like this, as you can see. Okay, something like this. Now you now understand, okay, this is where my take profit is at. Now you can get the sense that we did have a demand level right there. So all of these steps will now help you to understand where you'll be entering and exiting your entries. Now you can see we did have a breakout structure right there. So the price can also come and give us a change of character, something like this. Then they can also go up. Its price can also do that, you understand. And now the next thing which you have to understand, you have to always follow your DXY. You have to always follow your DXY. So this is my analysis on DXY. Let's go in 50 and 8-4 time frame. As you can see, in 8-4 time frame, we did have a swing high, swing low, swing high, and then the price came back to this to this demand zone area, inducing these zones which were being mitigated, and there was a zone which was never being mitigated. That's why the price came back there. So if you go now in your 15 minutes time frame, it will be something like this. As you can see, this one was being mitigated, this one being mitigated, meaning they have created a lot of liquidity, and this one was never being mitigated right here. So the price just came back to mitigate this zone right here, guys, as you can see. And here was my entry point, because we did have a break of structure, change of character, and also we did have a fair value gap right here, and my entry was there. So that's why I took a sell order on euro, something like that, guys, right? Something like this. As well, we took a trade on GU, right? We took a trade on GU. So our first take profit was it, as you can see. But let me go with you in 8-4 time frame so that you can understand why we took a trade right there. So guys, as you can see, we did have a breakout structure right here, and you can see that the price have been going way to the downside, and the price have created a swing low right here, and then this is a new swing high. Then the price came back to this demand, it fails to hold, and then the price took it out. And also before taking out the swing low, they have given us this opposite candlestick. So that's why I took my sell orders, and you can see that this is our supply zone area. If we go back in our 15 minutes time frame, we did have something like this. Now this was a liquidity zone, we did have a supply zone area, whereby the price came back and mitigate that zone area, and they give us a break of structure, change of character. This was a liquidity, that's why the price continued going up, and then now the price came back. But as you can see, they just reached the first take profit. That's why I said you use the first low as your first take profit, even though they give us a pullback. So we'll see how the price will play out, right? See how the price will play out. So my daily target was 50 pips on this one as well, meaning it was just below, but we just made over like 38 pips, which is good though. But yeah, we'll see what the price will do. But we are already out for our first entry. We're just going to hold our second entry and see what's gonna happen. So I hope this video will help you to understand what you'll be looking for on your daily basis of trading, and how you enter and exit your trades, right? So you just have to have your daily take profit and your daily stop loss, so that you will not blow or lose your profit at the end of the day. Have a blessed day, guys.